test. Okay, so I'm gonna try a little crazy pull here. See if I can pull this off. Let's see. Let me get a fresher in on myself. Let's see if I can get all these guys to come hang out with me just for a minute. Just for a minute. Gotta get that ward on yourself if you're gonna do some stupid shit. Will help you mez stuff that hits you. Okay, so I want to get my stun up too because might need that in the rotation. Okay, that's the one I want. I want to hit this one. Ah, come on, don't do that. Ah, why are you doing that? Okay, so that's my to this one, to this one, to this one, and then I'll get that one next. So I can tash him, and I think I can switch to a beam. Back the mage up just a little bit more in case I need a res. And then I'm gonna once I get them all locked down, I'm doing this because I want to hit my burn, and it seems like I'm wasting time crowd controlling all these mobs, and then trying to get them to where I can nuke them. So I want to get them all in a bunch, so I know I've got control over them. Then I've got about 2 minutes to blast each one, really, if I want. Well, not quite that much, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna pick the top one, and I'm gonna punt him and start blasting his ass. Okay, now I'm gonna hit IOG, Chanter IOG, and let the sparks fly. Try and keep a buzz on these guys a little bit here. I'm just gonna keep going at the top one. This is a little bit much with the mage, trying to get the mage to cast the right one, but I'm so used to just targeting nearest to mez. I've been trying to get myself to target the top and extended target so that I can so I know which one that the mage and the enchanter are both on. So that's how we'll do it here. I will punt this one. Get a fresh mess on these guys. And I'm gonna punt him again. No, bad little freak. Alright, so let me get him punted a little bit too there. Okay, so let's go. Jeez. So you should be able to see what spells I'm using here. I'm a big Perilous Junkie and Anodyne Stare. They work really well together. Perilous is really should probably be nerfed. It's so fast. I really like it, so it does really good to keep initial control. And the beams, you got to get your beam AAs, and that's my hotkey for beams. It's just gonna activate the beam mez and the beam stun, so it works pretty damn well. And I was actually surprised at how wide of a range this thing has. I'm just yapping, I'm not even killing these things. But yeah, it will get quite a wide target in front of you mez. So it is a very good spell to use. Especially if things are spread out like in Arcs 5. Arcs 5 gets spread out. See, I did it again. I didn't pick but that one was hurt from my own defense. Come on, man, give me a target here. And now it's easy. Now it's just a matter of working these 3 down, and I can do that in my sleep. Oh, look at the pets wanting to come out and try and fight someone. Let's get your jumps set up. You might need a new ward sometime in there. It only lasts for 20 minutes, so get yourself some protection. I need to get that aura back up for MR. Yeah, I'm still not used to the dichotic reinforcement spell, so I'm trying to work that into my burn rotations. I do a little bit better job of it when I'm in raids, but it's difficult for me to keep buffs on myself when I'm by myself. Also, when I'm in groups, you'll see that I have a different mez spell on my bar. Same slot, same spot, but it's it's Chaotic Bewilderment. And what Chaotic Bewilderment does is it gives you this gift that will allow you to blast something really pretty hard one time. Or actually, it's 2 times now. They actually improved it. So that's a good spell I like. So what I'll do is I'll throw that on there. On something like if I got 2 mobs, 2 like that, back to back. I can mez him and smack the shit out of this one with that one. So you see kind of like this. If that went fast, just rewind it and check it out again. I mez the back one. I use my tilde key, which is the top left key on your keyboard, underneath escape and F1. I use that to target the nearest mob. That's where I have it set. And I use a gamepad controller, so I can just use my pinky to use tab or tilde. Tab will cycle through the monsters, and tilde is the one that targets the closest. Well, that worked out pretty well, I'd say. First try. I haven't done that before. So. And yeah, LK can tank one of these pretty easily. It's not really a problem, especially with runes. Every once in a while, I'll get out of bounds, and you'll see hit points come off of her, but it's pretty rare. It's only when I'm slacking. Alright, so I'm going to close the video here and post it on my channel.